Every once in a while, you hear these amazing stories about how these G League players made their way up into the NBA and became superstars. But is this really a likelihood of being in the G League? And how much do these players get make while they're still in the G League? And how does this G League actually work? Well, this is the video for you. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down because it's your thumb, and let's get into it. The G League is the NBA's minor league, and it started in 2001. Now, most people remember their minor league being called the D League or the Developmental League, but it decided to change their name to the G League in around 2011. The league includes 29 teams, with most of them being one-to-one affiliations, which means that an NBA franchise is affiliated with that team, fully run, fully operated, and paid for by that NBA franchise. But a few are hybrid affiliations. That means that the NBA team funds it and manages the basketball operations, but a local business owner or the owner of the team focus more on the community relations aspect and how the business works and controls. Their season focuses on 4 big things, and the first is the showcase, which takes place right after the NBA draft and after teams are already settled in. The second thing is the in-season scouting event, and this allows teams to acquire new players and see who they want on their team that season. After that, they begin their regular season, which includes a 50-game schedule that goes from November to March, and from March to April, that is their playoffs that includes 4 rounds of 12 teams. And in the 2021 bubble version of the G League, the Lakeland Magic brought home the championship. The G League has 2 functions, and the first one would be a place that they can try out and practice new rules that would be implemented in the NBA. And as you know now, the NBA has coaching challenges, and that was one of the rules that started in the G League and now is implemented in the NBA. The second function is obviously getting people to the NBA and having extra star power ready players to join in a time's need. And this is seen as at the end of the 2019 G League season, there was 52% of the NBA rosters included people that started out in the G League. One of the ways is being called up, and this means that a player was under a G League contract and they signed with an NBA team during that season. Another reason is that some people are on assignment, and this means that the NBA team sends them to their G League affiliate, but they're still under their NBA contract, and the team can call them back up whenever. The final way is that some people are on 2-way contracts, and this means that they spend most of their time with the G League affiliate, but they are sent up to the NBA for a certain amount of time. 2-way contracts are really in-depth, and if you would like me to do an entire video on how 2-way contracts work, how these players are paid, let me know down in the comments below. When it comes to how much G League players get paid, it works quite a lot different than the NBA. As in the G League, players all sign a 1-year contract with the G League, not with the specific team they play for, which is why they can do that in-season scouting event. Everyone starts off with a base salary of $7,000 a month, with equivalents for the whole entire season about $35,000. Players are able to get bonuses if they make it to the playoff, or if they receive in-season awards, or even if they are called up to the NBA. And at the end of the 2019 season, 1/4 of the G League players made a bonus of $44,000. Even though these players only make $35,000 to be professional athletes, they do have benefits. And in these benefits, they get in-season housing, travel per diem, education opportunities, life skill development, health insurance. Most of the people who make up an NBA G League team are people who went undrafted in the previous year's draft, they're international prospects, or they were people who were waived during training camp. Now, to play in the G League, you must be 18 years old, and most teams have around 10 players that do not include the 2-way contract athletes. Since the G League is created to be a place where athletes can develop their skills so they can ultimately reach the NBA, that is why they started G League Ignite in the 2020 season. And that will be the next video all about G League Ignite and how it works. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you do not miss that video next week. Since you know so much about the G League, check out the link in the description of the playlist of all things NBA and how the NBA works. I have gone over so much information of the NBA, and I still have more to come. So as I said, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video, which are on Mondays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Leave a comment down below and tell me what surprised you about the NBA G League that you already did not know. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up or thumbs down because it's your thumb. And remember, don't be afraid to join the convo. It's so hot in here and I have no idea why. It was perfectly fine.